Hey everybody, this is Dan. This video is not gonna take that long. Y'all gotta excuse these crazy little colors I got up on my videos, but my program crashed for my regular camera that I use. So, and my HD webcam is tripping. So hey, it's not keeping up with my mouth movements. But anyway, hey, all you gotta do is listen anyway. Do what I do when I play y'all videos. Sweep up the room or something and let it rip. But anyway, this video ain't gonna be that long anyway. But I've been looking at a few videos today on YouTube. That's what I do when I'm off. And I've been looking at a couple of videos that some good brothers made about women and everything, black women. And one video in specific was about black women in Atlanta. You know, one brother was on one side of the spectrum and the other brother was on the opposite end of it. And basically the pretense of the whole thing was one guy was saying that, you know, if you date a bigger woman, you know, she's a better woman because the slim women or what they say fine, but that's in the eye of the beholder. In Atlanta, they all stuck up and, you know, blase blase blah. And you know, so you know, they kind of went back and forth, you know, where one guy saying, you know, that if you capitulate and give in to your taste and you go with something that's outside of your box, then you've pretty much given up, and you know, that's like a loser mentality or whatever. But you know, and they're entitled to their opinions, and I respect both of their opinions. But and one of the comments I left, I said, man, you know, that's the reason why I don't never make black women videos, man, because I feel like, you know, you got good and bad women in all races. But one can only speak about what they've been exposed to. You know, me, I've been around the world and I've seen all shapes, colors, sizes, whatever. I've seen all kind of women. And at the same time, I've seen all kind of women do all kind of bullshit too. And I've seen women that are good. But just like we want to talk about a black woman doing something, I've seen white wives, as soon as their husband go to the field, or well, field is like an exercise in the military. You know, you go and you train, and you're gone sometimes 30 days. Sometimes you're only gone a week. But I've seen white women, as soon as their husband go to the field or go to a training exercise, they next door, they in the club, going home with somebody. The wedding bands come off. I've seen white women do scandalous stuff. I've seen Asian women do scandalous stuff. I've seen Hispanic women do scandalous stuff. I've seen Italian women do scandalous things, German women, Polish women, Irish women, Russian women. I've seen it all. Indian women, same thing. Turkish, Armenian, I've seen it all. Pakistani women, I've seen it all. When I was in the military, we had all colors, shapes, and sizes. And every cotton picking, you could pick one out of every ethnic group and they were scandalous and no good. And that's probably what attracted most of the men that was married to them, because they probably wasn't, you know, the cream of the crop. But you know, we make a mistake as black men when we dog our sisters out and basically do what every other ethnic group does toward our black women, and that's we generalize about them. You know, we generalize about them a little bit too much, and that is what makes the other races familiar, comfortable. It gives them a comfort zone to further demonize our women, further push our young men toward homosexual behavior, further push our young men toward behaviors that are contrary to what you should do. So I don't like to get too familiar with dogging our women out, because I tell you what, you can find a diamond in the rough no matter where you go. So you don't have to move to California to find a good woman. You don't have to move to Miami where the Hispanic women are. You don't have to move to Atlanta where the so-called black woman that's working is. Man, you can find a good woman anywhere. You know, you can find the makings of a good woman anywhere. So this myth that you have to go to a certain geographical location is crazy. But also, it's a lack of maturity that lets a man judge the world through his little small box when he has never been outside of that box. I can no more speak about women in Connecticut than I can about women in Hawaii, because there's two determining factors there. I've never been to Connecticut. Well, yes, I have been to Connecticut, but never in a social setting, only on business. And I've definitely never been to Hawaii. So I can't speak on that. So we have to be careful about how we use these broad strokes to gloss over our women. And that's a mistake, man, because there are beautiful women in all shapes and sizes. And these brothers out here running around with this misnomer that all fine women are slim racehorses, you need your head checked out. Because that's not true. What you see on TV is really not reality. I would be a damn fool if I sat up here and said a large woman can't be beautiful and fine. That would be stupid. That's like me saying a little black girl that was 14 years old that left her home because they couldn't afford the proper training can't go halfway across the world and win 2 gold medals in the Olympics. That would be like me saying that. So we make dire mistakes when we do things like this, fellas, and we need to clean it up. And you know, I can't speak about black women talking about black men because I'm not a black woman. So peace out. This is strictly for, you know what I'm saying, my fellas and any woman, black, white, green, yellow, whatever, that may come across this.